Nick, I've gone 1, 5, 3 and 7. There's some very, very smart horses in this. I've gone with See the Gold. She's got a lot of class. She's beaten favourite last start at Narooma, Nick, but she hadn't had a run for just on shy of 2 months. And I just think she strips here fitter. She's got a big weight again, but I think she can be very, very hard to beat from the good draw. Con Caracatsanis to ride. Beat Murray's turned her out beautifully today, so got her on top. Definitely number 5, Lodgent. He's a very, very smart galloper on his day. He hasn't run for about 14 months, but he's had good support here on track, and he looked quite good in the parade. He's got a good draw as well. I just thought number 3, Wardeck, one of 3 Rado Bulger runners in the race. He's a very consistent horse. Matty Carl to ride. And number 7, Shagney Miss. She loves this track here, Nick, and she looked quite good in the parade too. And she's a bit of value, so if you're taking trifectas, you can't help but put her in. Very good field. I might have missed the winner there because there's some smart gallopers. 1, 5, 3 and 7.
Okay, well, a big crowd here at Moruya. In fact, the crowd always extending way down to the 200-metre mark there, and they are building up for the big cup race on a little bit later on this afternoon at 5:15. Okay, they're pretty close to a start. Let's head to the broadcasting tower in just a moment, and Chris O'Brien.
Lodgent. And See the Gold stands up with Wardeck. X-Ray, Shagney Miss, Smart Tycoon, now Balancing Actors in. Our Ashley to join them, and Blazer will be the last. See the Gold, 270 is the favourite, short price. Lodgent's at 580, second favourite. For the Town Plate, Narooma Town Plate, Blazer will be the last. He joins them. See the Gold, the favourite's drawn in about 4, gets the claim of 1.5. Ray C, Raspberry Man, Lodgent resuming from a spell. Racing, Ray C was the best out. Balancing Act was a little bit slow to go, and Raspberry Man now takes on the lead. X-Ray's going to take him on, and this is going to set up the pace. It's going to be fairly solid. Ray C in between them. Look at Blazer bursting around them. And Blazer, he's very keen to lead at the 900. He's going to set a sizzling pace on Blazer. He's out by 3 on X-Ray, and our Ashley, then Wardeck. See the Gold settles about 5th and is getting a nice trail. Raspberry Man drifting back. Lodgent, Balancing Act, there's 3 wide. 2 lengths away to Ray C. Shagney Miss couldn't go the early pace, and Smart Tycoon is last, and he's about 9 from them. He gives Blazer, the leader, a bit of a spell. Comes back to lead by a length. See the Gold going up on the outside of our Ashley, and Wardeck getting away from the fence. He's looking for a run and started to move into it. And then came Balancing Act, who's hooking to the outside. Shagney Miss. Lodgent's giving them a long start. It's still Blazer. He skipped away again. Blazer at the 200. Wardeck and See the Gold is battling away. X-Ray still there with our Ashley. It's Blazer still in front. Wardeck and X-Ray getting to him. Blazer's pulling out plenty. Shagney Miss late, but here's X-Ray now. X-Ray burst through, grabbed Blazer, and X-Ray came away to beat Blazer, and Shagney Miss was third in. Then Wardeck and Lodgent, who just couldn't work into the race, followed him by Ray C and Balancing Act. See the Gold couldn't go on under the big weight. Smart Tycoon never got into it. Our Ashley and Raspberry Man. Well, it just went into overdrive. The last 100 just took off. It was under the stick all the way down the straight. Wasn't making a great deal of ground on Blazer, and then X-Ray just changed gears for Ronnie Stewart and hit the line. Full of running to go away and score comfortably. Should pay $22.50 and $4.90. 2 will be second, and that was Blazer. Gavin McKeon should pay $5.10, and third will go to 7. Shagney Miss hit the line nicely, $3.40. So there's going to be some big dividends there. We'll wait on the superfecta numbers. It'll be a nice superfecta. The winner at $22.50 was number 6, X-Ray, for Ronnie Stewart, and trained by Neville Lade at Queanbeyan. X-Ray 2.
Claremont's a late scratching. $9.40 about Barry's Pal. And then we've got $7.70 Runaway Bishop. William's Choice at $11. And that's it. That's the cup at Moruya, and that's due to go in around about 11 minutes.
And his last couple of runs haven't been all that bad, so very good race here, Nick. You know, I've gone with numbers 2, 14, 6 and 4 in a very good race.
Okay, good value there, a number 4 showing at about $14 on the tote. Big crowd here looking on, isn't there, Wayne? And they've really enjoyed their afternoon so far, and there's a few tense punters here.
My word, Nick, and this enclosure where we are at the moment, you can't fit another person in here, so there's a lot of excitement with the main race just about to jump.
$2.60 this favourite now, number 2, Lucius Sir. Runaway Bishop at $6.90. We've got $8.60 for number 6, Barry's Pal, and William's Choice, number 16 at 12 to 1. There's about 1 to move in. Let's take it out of the broadcasting tower and Chris for the call of the big race of the day, the 2003 Narooma Cup.
Orange Melody's cast itself. They got it free. We got Wackamea through the front. No doubt there'll be a vet inspection here on Orange Melody. Cast itself in the stalls. Wackamea is around back behind the line. They've got Orange Melody out again. We'll wait on an announcement from the stewards. Wackamea's at the back of the gates. Late scratching is Orange Melody, so bookmakers rule your ledgers. Orange Melody a late scratching after casting itself in the barrier stalls. So Wackamea to be placed away again. And we'll have to go without Orange Melody. Cast itself looks okay now, but there was some doubt over it, so it was scratch. Runaway Bishop, Lashes, Stand Up, the All Kingdom, Barry's Pell and Dancerama, Cinnamon Sky. They're ready to run. The Narooma Cup for 2003. Lashes the favourite. Starters in position. Wackamea gets set again. They're racing. Lashes the favourite, just bounded out of the gates. And he goes to the lead, but El Mazam is going to push up with Late Whisper and Star Varick. So they're going to take him on in front. What's he going to do on the favourite, Lashes? He lets it stride along the inside. And immediate Lashes grabbed the bit and wanted to go a little bit keenly. He leads more than a length on Star Varick. Wackamea goes forward. Williams' Choice on the outside from El Mazam. Late Whisper was settling back behind those with Dior Kingdom, who's pulling hard. Seattle Rose Lee. Barry's Pellas between runners. A length and a half. Dancerama, Cinnamon Sky getting back. Capriana's towards the tail. Romany Gypsy on his inside, and Runaway Bishop was last. And he must be 15 lengths from Williams' Choice, who took on Lashes and took over the lead. Williams' Choice onto the bend. He's racing to the 800. He's more than length. Lashes, who's racing very keenly now after surrendering the lead. Wackamea the outside of Star Varick, and they track the leaders. Seattle Rose Lee is up 3 wide. Late Whisper, El Mazam back along the fence. Barry's Pell makes a run. Dancerama wide is going forward. Dior Kingdom. Capriana is taking off, and they're really starting to bunch. Romany Gypsy and Cinnamon Sky was tacking on, but only about 5 lengths cover them. Seattle Rose Lee went up to the lead. Lashes got around Williams' Choice, though, to kick back up, and soon after Lashes the favourite. It drove back through to lead Williams' Choice. Barry's Pell coming with a fair run. Late Whisper, Star Varick is battling on. Lashes got to the 200. Late Whisper is coming after him with Barry's Pell on the outside. Lashes still in front. Barry's Pell is coming strongly, though. Barry's Pell at Lashes fights back. Barry's Pell's got him, and Barry's Pell wins the Narooma Cup from Lashes. Late Whisper, I reckon, third. Now Star Varick was close up. El Mazam, Runaway Bishop made up a stack of ground. Romany Gypsy, Cinnamon Sky, Dior Kingdom, Seattle Rose Lee, Williams' Choice. And then Capriana, Dancerama a long way back, and Wackamea one of the last over the line.
Hometown victory. Barry's Power for Wayne Davey, trained on the track, running down the favourite Le Chasseur and Late Whisper. Barry's Power ridden by Robbie Brewer.